growing up, I always looked up to my cousin, my older cousin, and now that I've actually become older, and I have found my place in this world, in the society, I have found out what I want to become. Then I see him as an equal rather than me looking up to him. So he's part of the reason why I'm actually kind of inspired to do this video. And the underground, I mean, the hierarchy of the underworld, like we tend to look at every black man or every some of these guys in the hood as if, the hood dudes, as if they're all the same. And I had the chance to. This is a follow up for from the previous video that I have made earlier about why she picked a bum, right? You see, the same reason why a lot of us can't really make the difference, can't really tell the difference. A lot of these bitches can't either. Well, technically they can. We can too, but we just don't look as we just don't look deeper. Me on the other hand, I'm just curious. I have a curious mind. I tend to want to dissect shit. Not because I'm trying to change anybody, not that I'm actually see any future for like humanity as a whole, because people gotta do what people do. But in order to actually put it into words to explain what I am actually observing, I had to dissect it. So the hierarchy, right? Not every Pookie or Ray Ray is a Pookie or Ray Ray. There's a big difference between street dudes and just hood niggas, you know? So from hindsight, you might consider them the same because they both start off the same. Because all right, we are all a product of circumstances. Some people were born, and some people were born with parents that are more that did a little bit more parenting. Some people grew up in a better circumstances. Some people grew up in slums. Some people it listen, you were born into a situation, and then now you spent a bulk of your life trying to get out of it. So when we're looking at, let's say, the street dudes versus the hood niggas, like I stated earlier in my previous video, that a lot of there was this guy in a shower cab just walking around asking women, why do you guys like hood niggas? And then, of course, all the grimy answers and all this shit. I don't give a fuck about that. But what are the differences between a hood nigga and a street dude? There are many differences. You have the moral code. A street dude have a moral code that he obliged by. He knows that, okay, this is the rule that I live by. And therefore, because this is what has been protecting me for so long, and I'm gonna oblige by these rules. So then therefore, I can continue to survive, to progress, to do what I need to do. But a hood nigga has no moral code. A hood nigga is the type that will actually run up on you and rob you and shit like that. And then wanna scream Black Lives Matter when he got popped by the cops. That's a hood nigga. A street nigga got moral code. Um, a street nigga he's getting money because he want to get out of the bullshit situation that he's in. Because he's not trying to stay in the street. But a hood nigga, he's getting money so he can actually afford to do more stupid shit, more dumb shit. Um, what else? A street nigga learn from his mistakes. You know, like we all like I said, we all start off dumb, and we then sometimes do shit that get us that get us in trouble. But we also learn from those mistakes. So then, therefore, we either be good or be good at it. So therefore, a street nigga, he's learning where he fucked up. Okay, he got locked up for this. Okay, now when he get out, he's gonna find a different path before than what he was in right now. So he might still end up being involved in some dumb shit, but he's gonna try to escape that world that he once belonged to. But the street nigga, I mean the hood nigga, this nigga, he don't give a fuck. He just wanna fucking like he will keep making the same dumbass mistakes over and over again and expect a different result. Um, okay, and also this is the key thing as well. A street nigga, he's able to transition from one situation to the next. He's able to do that. Like for example, if he start off selling drugs and he have another opportunity so he doesn't have to sell drug, he's not gonna do it no more. Why would he want to do that? Why would he want to actually take unnecessary risk? But a hood nigga, he don't give a fuck. You can give him every opportunity in the fucking world. He will still find a way to actually go back to the same dumb shit that he was doing that got him in trouble in the first place. And also you have there's a difference with protecting your image, protecting your reputation versus you just operating in a sense of false ego. You try to protect your ego. So, how, what kind of archetype I can give you, or what kind of example I can give you, as far as street dude versus hood niggas? All right. How about this? Right, 50 Cent and Young Buck. They both from the street, right? But one of them is street dude, and the other one just a hood nigga. You know, and you can tell the transformation, you can tell the transition. Whereas Young Buck, you don't see any growth in him. He's still like, 30 something years old, almost 40 years old, and still talking about the same ratchet shit. Versus whereas 50, he started off from the street, but he always had a different mindset. He was very street smart. And then once he actually got into the corporate world, once he actually got out of the underworld, then he applied the same code from the street knowledge that he gained, plus the street moral code that he had, and was able to actually elevate from that. As a matter of fact, he fucking thrived. So therefore, like, I remember growing up, right? Um, my my cousin, he was into some shit, but every time I hang out with him, he was very protective. Like, I remember one time he got into some shit at the club. Some niggas try to rob his chain, right? And then so I found out about it and stuff like that. And I'm like, I call him up. I'm like, yo, dude, listen, if you're gonna go over there and shit like that, don't go without me, man. So I mean, it was dumb for me to actually like put myself in a position, but it was like, yo, that's my cousin. So therefore, if anything goes down, I want to be able to like fuck it. And he was like, "No, fam, it's not gonna happen that way." I'm like, "Well, what the fuck you mean? Because if something happened to me, you would have got my back." He was like, "Yeah, I know that, but this is not your world. I don't want you to actually get into some." Put it this way, right? He rather me be in a position to which I can pull him out of the underground versus him pulling me down to the underground. You know, so and I really appreciate that about him because it's like he was one of the most intelligent motherfuckers I ever come across. Very, very smart. But as I get to analyze, our characteristic, and then I see where my strength lie and where his strength lies. And by far or no mean, I am not a street nigga. I am not a hood nigga. I am none of this shit. So growing up, I was very protective. So then, therefore, I had the chance to actually gain certain advantage that he couldn't because his upbringing was very stressful and he had to make the best of it. Whereas I was protective in my bubble, and therefore that kind of gave me the legs up to which I was able to transition into various culture. So, which is another video I need to talk about why um, the difference between the guy that actually go for interracial relationship versus the guy that can't really make that transition. But that's another story. But my point to this video is this, right? A street dude is able to pull a street dude is able to pull a professional chick, right? Like my cousin. He fuck around with lawyers, nurses, doctors, all this shit. And even though he's street, but he doesn't compose himself as a hood nigga. And the street niggas are the ones that both the quote unquote good girls and the hood rats want. So they're both competing to actually get themselves a street nigga. And now the hood niggas try to imitate what a street niggas are like. They can't really quite pull it off because a hood nigga ain't really about shit. He try to portray himself as he's about something. So some of the qualities that actually attract female with both street and hood niggas is their ability to actually move around in the other world, is their ability to hustle. But there's a major difference. The difference is this, right? Um, a hood nigga will get money just so he could, like I said, do continue to do dumb shit. Um, and therefore, the women that he's gonna attract the most will be hood rats. Hood rats, plain and simple. And hood niggas get no respect from hood rats because they're nothing more but a dick they can't control. So let's say them hood rats, they have their Section 8 housing and they can't really pull a street dude, or if they can, not for long, because the a guy that's in he's a street, he got a street mentality, but he's not trying to stay down there. He's trying to elevate up. He's trying to go higher than this. And a hood rat chick don't want to make that transition because she cannot operate. She cannot bring anything to the table that's gonna make him better. So all she could do is actually make sure that he stays down with her. So therefore that's why you have, let's say, a motherfucker like 50 Cent, right? And his baby mama is like, oh yes, you made it to the rap game, we ain't gotta do nothing else. And 50's like, nah, we gotta go higher than this. And this bitch just wanna like spend the money and then thinking like, she's just fucking, I don't know, hood rich. So they don't mind. As a matter of fact, a hood rat chick, for the most part, will try to sabotage a street nigga just so therefore nobody else. So therefore he doesn't go anywhere and she can have him. But them them hood rats, okay, hood rats and hood niggas, they belong together, right? They belong together. And the hood rats really want to have a street dude, but she can't. Just like a hood nigga really want to have a classy chick, but he can't. Occasionally, yeah, some of them would actually made it through the grapevine, and then this bitch is like she's done for anyway, you know. So it's kind of like how should I put it? It's kind of like Sierra, right? She's she would be. I wouldn't consider Sierra as a hood rat, but I would consider her as like a classy chick, somewhat. And therefore, with Sierra, like she got with a future, but look what the fuck that got her. So then, therefore, she realized her fucking mistake. She got the fuck out of there quick. So it's the same thing as these quote unquote these church girls or those that actually. So now, I don't get my point across, right? Nigga and the hood nigga is not the same shit. They might look the same somewhat, but a street nigga is not trying to get. He's not trying to stay in the street. He's trying to get the fuck out of there. He's trying to go legit. And the rest of these hood motherfuckers, they're nothing more but imitators. They try to pose as street niggas, but deep down they're just ignorant motherfuckers. Street niggas, I respect them. I got respect for them. Hood niggas, no. They're just bitches with testosterone. So, anyway, um, this Art Banaka, I want to open up the video. So, thank you guys for your comments last time. Don Calypso, appreciate your comment. Um, Shaolin. Shit, I fucked up. I fucked up your name before. So yeah, Shaolin. I can't wait to actually listen to your reply, man. I think that's gonna be awesome because I want to have these dialogue, these debate, because we. The reason I want to have this debate is because I want to look deeper into like the fuckery of black people in a sense, whether it's a social construct, the how everything's dissected. And that's why I need your help. I need y'all to actually challenge what the fuck I'm saying. Because I don't know everything. I'm still funneling in the dark here. And there's a lot of shit that it's fun to entertain. Like, when like Don Calypso was like, well, there's nothing to say, it's like, these bros, they make dumb decision and then, there's nothing. So I'm not trying to correct them. I know they make dumb decisions. Just like we sometimes we make dumb decisions. We got the wrong bitch pregnant. Now we stuck with a child support for the next 18 to 21 years. Shit like that happen, right? So then I'm not saying that people don't make dumb decisions. I'm trying to figure it out why people make dumb decisions. Like, what's the feeling that goes around this? Because yeah, even though a lot of these bros they operating from a feeling perspective, but what is the logic that goes with that bullshit feeling? So yeah, Shaolin, do that video, man. I can't wait. And then also yeah, Steven, yeah, I want to hear your perspective too, Steven. All right, peace. Anyway, this is Art Banaka. I'm out of here, and at some point, I think I'm gonna do a podcast with Penny Proud. So I don't know when that's gonna be yet, but I'll find out. Fuck it, I'm gonna start interviewing people. I want to do some collaboration with Steven, with Shaolin, and I don't know. Don's probably too big for he's too big to come to my channel, but I wanna have an interview with this guy, man. He's Don Calypso is fucking awesome, man. JJ Wilson. These are some of the good YouTubers that I like. All right. Anyway, so I'm out of here.